Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. Well, my laptop just got back from Asus. As many of you know, Windows Update did a number on me. I'm kind of curious as to what kind of number it did. They said there should be a packing slip in here that tells me what they had to fix or replace. Anyways, let's see what happens. Thought I'd get this all on video. Only because, hey, you never know, and you know, that sort of thing, right? Anyhow, alright. Don't need that. Wow, at least they know how to pack a laptop. You can go swimming with that.
Hold on to that.
I don't see any paperwork.
Inside?
Oh. Man, I'm keeping that. Yeah. You can turn that into a floaty for your kids. And mine are all grown up anyways.
Paper.
Then we got paperwork. For filling out this survey, you can randomly be selected as a winner for a $100 Amazon.ca gift card. Woohoo! Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Alright. Reinstalled HDI image. PC. To solve problem. What? Blue screen error, my butt. This was not even a blue screen error. These guys are rejects. That was not the problem. I didn't have a blue screen error. I had no recognition of the drives in the slots. And it wouldn't reload an OS. I'm not sure if they know what the heck they're even doing, but whatever. Let's see what happens. You never know, right? Well, so far, at least they gave me back an OS on it. We're going to find out too if they actually left the drive in the correct slot. Where I put it back, which was factory, it was put into the Express 4 slot from the factory. And that's where I put the factory drive back in. And I put the factory RAM back in. Even I still couldn't do nothing with this thing. Oh, it's nice to see they left everything on factory defaults with the multi-colors of the keyboard. Woohoo! Just a moment. Why? May have to. I'm gonna have to go off camera here for a minute to sign into this thing, but you know, we'll get that done. That's taking a while to boot, man. Holy cow. This thing's never this slow. Come on. Let's go, Pappy. Well, that's new. Okay. I gotta go sign into this thing and I'll be right back. Okay. At least we're back up to the desktop. And I'm sure we got 8 million updates to do. Because you know how Microsoft lies and says, just a moment, we're getting you the latest updates. No, not really. Anyways. Let's see if we can get into that and see how many bazillion updates. The big thing here is if it pulls down that other update again and crashes my system again, I'm going to be completely and utterly livid. Windows security settings? No. Windows update. There we go. This is like a fresh, naked install as far as I'm concerned because I have to set up all my software again for the, oh, there you go. Jeepers. How could I have been wrong? Alright, download now. Sure, why not? Is that preview piece of junk in here? Ooh, at least it's not in this run. Okay, this is going to take 6 years to reset up your PC. Thank you for choosing Microsoft Windows. If you had bought an Apple, you wouldn't have these problems. And I kid you not, I'm a Mac and PC user, so hey, I know. Anyway, so I guess this is going to take about a week or two. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be a few hours. I'm going to come back on the video after this is all done and set up. And I think for maybe a couple of days, I'm going to run the 16 gigabyte little RAM and the little WISI 500 gig drive in here and see how things stay stable or not before I decide to clone the drive and replace it with a 1 terabyte, because 500 gigs sucks and 16 gigs, ha, barfy. I mean, Windows is already using like almost 6 gigs of my RAM already just to get it to this point, to the desktop. Anyways, yeah, instant for you guys as always, but for me, yeah, this is going to be like several hours, so probably be later tonight by the time I get to the next part that's also instant for you. Alright guys, we are finally done setting this thing up. Wow. And it didn't take me 20 hours. It took me more like about 4.5. But anyways, all my Windows are updates and are all done. I just finished downloading the last Asus graphic driver for the Intel onboard video, because this thing has dual. It's got an NVIDIA graphics card, 3050, plus it has the Intel graphics, and it just automatically switches between the two, unless you'd rather just have NVIDIA all the time like I would. Anyway, it works fine even for auto switch. So I decided to order in a new drive. And so I found a Crucial P3 Plus 2 terabyte PCIe Gen 4 3D NAND that's rated for up to 5,000 megabits per second. Not quite as fast as my Kingston KC3000 that was in here, because that thing ran like 7,000, literally, like, what is it, like 6996 read, and pretty darn close to, on the right side too. Anyways, for 2 terabyte for 109 Canadian, how do you say no to that? And Crucial drives are actually really good. I've had a few of them. I still have a couple of them kicking around, and it's hard to kill the suckers. And this one's got its own built-in heatsink too, which is pretty cool. One less thing to worry about. But so that'll be in by Sunday, but I'm gonna wait until like sometime next week. I need to play with this for a few days. I'm sure we're going to get some more Windows updates anyhow, so between now and Sunday. So yeah, but otherwise, I've been testing some of my games, getting them set up, and they're all running fine. I've rebooted the computer several times. I've done shutdowns once or twice at least. No hassles on reboot, even though I did get nailed with getting that Windows Preview problem file back in. So far, it has not given me a problem. Cross fingers. Okay, so, and I downloaded Macrium Reflect, which is what I use for cloning drives on Macs and PCs. It's simple and easy to use, and it works absolutely perfect. I've never once had an issue with it. But I will say this, if you are going to use any cloning software, period, if you want to do the job right, make sure you turn off BitLocker encryption first. Especially if you're a Windows 11 user, because I know it's on Windows 11. I don't recall if it's on 10 or not. But on 11 it definitely has it. And you want to make sure that is turned off. It takes a while to decrypt all your files, so be patient with it. Even though it says you can use your computer at the same time, don't. Just let it sit there and do its thing, okay? It actually screwed up my install on Minecraft. So it's kind of like, well, I still got to reinstall Minecraft yet. But everything else so far has gone smooth. I haven't put any utility programs in, like typing programs or any of that stuff yet, but I have actually put in Google Chrome. It's working fine. Chrome is actually my favorite browser. But I've also done all the other Asus updates. I just have this last one that just finished coming down, which is for the Intel graphics driver. Get that installed, reboot the system, and we should be square one, ready to go. But I thought about the whole drive thing, and I have some plans for the Kingston and possibly even that other Western Digital. So I thought, you know, let's go with a 2 terabyte, because then I know that at least for the next couple of years I am not going to need any more drive space. And currently right now with the onboard drive that comes with these things, it's only a 500, and I've only got like 244 gigs free. And in today's gaming world, that is nothing. There are games that download that are like 80 gig, 100 gig, and you still got to install them. And I have a few games in mind I'd like to actually download yet, so GOG, here I come, very soon. But anyways, in the meantime though, half my hard drive pretty much, well actually a little over half of it's lunched, just for what I've got in here so far. So I'm definitely going to have to upgrade the drive inside regardless. But after I clone this drive, I'm leaving it intact. I'm going to take it out, I'm going to put it in a nice little static free little thingy that I have, and I'm going to tuck it away in a safe place, because if this thing ever screws up again, I can just put the drive right back in, knowing that it's good and preloaded too. And then I can always just fix the issue. Because if I have another issue, it's either going to be with a Windows download again, or maybe if I do get a drive failure, at least I'll still have this one perfectly intact. So once I decide to do that, probably sometime next week, I'll get around to putting in the new drive, put my 64 gigs of RAM back in there, and away we go, and put all the original equipment in hiding again as a just in case, because I still got a couple years of warranty on this thing, and when you do have to send it in, you do have to make sure your original stuff is in there, otherwise you might not be getting your upgrade parts back, depending on what they have to fix. But anyways, that's just what they tell you, so hey, pay attention. Anyway, that's all I got. Let me know what you guys think. I'm just glad this thing is back and it's still stable and running now that they fixed it. And like I said, I don't know, maybe they got something there, but they're calling it a blue screen thing, which I never had a blue screen. When I sent this thing, that drive was naked anyways, and I still couldn't get an OS on it. So, you know, I don't know. It's dumb and stupid, and I don't know what they did really other than what they tell me. So all I know is it works, and I'm happy. So now I'm gonna go play some games. So see ya.